Is it time to buy or sell supermicrocomputer stock? In this video, we will explore supermicrocomputer in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, and now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any essential updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since April 24th, 2025, our system has ranked supermicrocomputer as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.9. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but currently reflects a loss of 0.0% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock is currently positioned in the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating the likelihood of further decreases within this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 9% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decline of 44% to an increase of nearly 43%. Examining the longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis projects a change of about -55%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a complete loss to a decline of approximately 37% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $22.47. Our latest daily update for supermicrocomputer presents the headline, Supermicrocomputer stock price up more than 8.84% on Thursday. The supermicrocomputer stock price gained 8.84% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 24th of April 2025, rising from $32.90 to $35.81. This marks 3 consecutive days of gains. It will be interesting to observe whether this trend continues or if the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock price fluctuated 8.83%, with a low of $33.51 and a high of $36.47. Notably, the price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, resulting in an overall decrease of 2.45% during this period. Trading volume decreased on the last day by 6 million shares, with a total of 50 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $1.78 billion. It is important to note that a decrease in volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $101.40, while the lowest was $17.25. Currently, the price stands 64.68% or $65.59 below the 52-week high and 70.86% or $87.09 below the all-time high recorded on the 8th of March, 2024, when the price peaked at $122.90. Supermicrocomputer, or SMCI, has recently captured investor attention following a notable decline of 19% in its stock price over the past month. Despite this dip, analysts suggest that the company's solid revenue growth projections and a favorable valuation present a compelling buying opportunity. On April 23rd, SMCI stocks surged by over 10%, driven by several positive catalysts, including robust demand in the artificial intelligence sector, which has been a significant growth driver for technology stocks. Moreover, Supermicro has reported a remarkable 54% revenue increase in the second quarter of 2025, underscoring its strong positioning in AI hardware, spurred by advancements such as generative AI technologies, strategic partnerships with industry giants like NVIDIA, and innovations in hardware solutions enhance its competitive stance in the market. As the company continues to leverage these trends, long-term forecasts suggest a potential surge of up to 150% in stock value. Investors who recognize the opportunity to capitalize on this AI boom may find themselves rewarded in both the short and long term, especially if SMCI continues to perform strongly against market volatility. The combination of discounted valuations and substantial growth in revenue may position the stock favorably for both recovery from its recent decline and future ascendance in the competitive tech landscape. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 10th of March, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned SMCI a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 18th of February, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a hold rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 18th of February, 2025, it was also reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned SMCI a mixed rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Super Microcomputer stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral and the price-to-book value as neutral. Regarding return on investment, analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Super Microcomputer. There are mixed signals in the stock today. The Super Microcomputer stock indicates a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average presents a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates an overall negative forecast for the stock. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $36. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will receive some support from the short-term average at $32.24. A breakout above the long-term average will trigger another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will generate an additional sell signal, reinforcing the overall trend. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025, and thus far, it has decreased by 40.56%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices. This discrepancy between volume and price may serve as an early warning sign. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 46 days ago. The short-term moving average shows a buy signal from 3 days ago. The long-term moving average has a buy signal from 25 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 34 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average shows a buy signal from 2 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a buy signal from 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 9 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Super Microcomputer. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $33.84 and $33. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead the stock to decline to the next support level. In this instance, Super Microcomputer has support just below today's level at $33.84. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $33 and at $31.49. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and, with a healthy trading volume, the risk is regarded as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.96 between its high and low, which represents an 8.83% change. For the past week, the stock has demonstrated a daily average volatility of 6.73%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Super Microcomputer, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio could indicate a low expectation for the company's future or suggest that the stock is undervalued, presenting a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 52 cents per share. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Supermicrocomputer. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Supermicrocomputer is at $39.68. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be an opportune moment to consider swing trading. On the downside, Supermicrocomputer encounters its first support level at $33.84. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Supermicrocomputer from various analyst sources is to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 31st of March, 2025, Angel Scott executed an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 28th of February, 2025, Blair Robert L. executed an insider purchase of 13,600 shares of common stock. On the 28th of February, 2025, Blair Robert L. executed an insider sale of 13,600 shares of stock option, which gives the right to buy. On the 28th of February, 2025, Blair Robert L. executed another insider sale of 13,600 shares of common stock. On the 28th of February, 2025, Blair Robert L. also executed an insider sale of 5,860 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of approximately 19.822. Overall, insiders acquired 4,019,557 shares and divested 2,900,162 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $33.89, reflecting a decrease of 5.36%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 45 days ago. Is Supermicrocomputer stock a good buy? Supermicrocomputer displays several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, which means holding or accumulating shares while waiting for further developments. We have revised our analysis for this stock since the last evaluation, changing it from a sell to a hold or accumulate candidate. After assessing the volatility and movements of the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 25th of April, we anticipate Supermicrocomputer will open lower by approximately 55 cents, starting trading at $35.26. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.